Okay, so we're now back on Rick Wiles. I previously did a video about Rick Wiles just slamming Ben Shapiro for being Jewish, him trying to stay relevant. Basically, when he was, I thought it was just simple, I thought it was simple, Rick Wiles is just a religious bigot, he's not Christian, therefore, he rejects Christ, so, I don't like him. But it turns out that Rick Wiles is the typical anti-Semite conspiracy theorist that you would expect from someone his age. Oh boy.
Israeli newspaper, Alabama's anti-abortion law. This is what Christian rule looks like in America. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. We Christians are standing up and pushing out Zionism. That's what we're doing. Zionism brought the slaughter of 65 million babies to America, and we're going to end it, and we are going to impose Christian rule in this country. Why are you imposing Judaism on me? Because that's exactly what's been done in America since 1973 with Roe v. Wade. Judaism was imposed on me, imposed on my Christian nation, and we became a Jewish nation that kills babies. That's against my Christian beliefs. Judaism became the law of the land in America. That's precisely what the courts have ruled. They have based their rulings on the Zohar, on the Talmud. And now we have Zionistic Talmudic law ruling this country and resulting in the death of millions of babies. And Ms. Cohen, we Christians are standing up and we're telling you we're done with Zionism. We're done with your values. We are going to impose Christian values in America again, whether you like it or not. You represent less than 2% of the population of this country. How does 2% rule the rest of the nation? I know how.
Fear.
You control the banks, you control the technology, you control the media.
They control the pews.
And then you buy out the churches. Move that money around and those crooked preachers take your money. That's exactly how you do it.
Oh. I've watched a lot of cringy shit lately, from nice guys to nice girls to entitled parents to just neckbeard and legbeard shit, and oh dear God, that was the cringiest shit I have ever heard. Like, America became a Jewish nation since 1973? So, explain the fact that I, someone born in 1993, spent all my life going to Waffle House where they serve bacon. And I don't recall being forced to celebrate Passover or Hanukkah. I don't recall being forced to wear yarmulkes. I don't recall being forced to read the Talmud or whatever the other religious text that Orthodox Jews. I don't recall being called booby, although I've been told that's more of a New York thing. And this is the South. Yeah. Like, where does he come up with this? Where does it say in Jewish text that abortion is Jewish? Like by the standards of people who are against abortion, they say thou shalt not murder. The thou shalt not murder comes from the Old Testament, which is the Jewish Bible. And he offers no proof how we become Jews. How America's becoming Jewish, and also this stupid claim that America is a Christian nation. Now, many people have said this, and Kyle Kalinske has said this, and others have said this, but let's hear this from a Christian. I am a Christian, but I have a copy of the Constitution. right here. You know where Jesus Christ is mentioned in the Constitution? Not once. You know where God's mentioned? Not once. You know where Christianity is mentioned? Not fucking once. You know where religion at all is mentioned? First Amendment 1, ratified December 15th, 1791. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, etc., etc. America is not a Christian country. Christian majority? Yes, and I hope it stays that way. Sorry, but I prefer to be among my own kind, meaning Christians. But America is not a Christian nation. We are not a religious nation. We are a religious people. But as a country itself, the only place that should be run by religious law is the Vatican and maybe the old school Jerusalem. And I mean, like, with the dome and the temples and the Holy Sepulchre, whatever, like the whatever made up Jerusalem in 1099 when we took it. Point is, America, and the whole Jews control the banks, your loans, and the pulpits. That's just, I'm surprised he didn't go seek Heil and shit like that. It's typical, just typical Rick Wiles, typical, conspiracy theory, anti-Semitism, and just, no, this is not abortion being legal, abortion being completely legalized, even in the emergency cases. That's not Christian. That's the Dark Ages. And I haven't looked it up, but Kyle Kalinske himself points out that there's verses of God ripping babies from wombs, and also, like, if your wife cheats on you, I did find this, if your wife cheats on you, if she gets pregnant, you make her drink bitter water, and if the baby dies, then, then it's good, because, it was his, but if the baby doesn't die, then, the baby is yours, and basically encourages abortion. And look, I'm not here to discuss whether abortion is right or wrong. The point is, it's the law of the land. Roe v. Wade is the law of the land. In Alabama, my home state of Georgia, and Missouri, they are subverting the law and forcing women into the Dark Ages. Like, this law doesn't stop abortions, it just stops safe abortions. Women are going to get abortions no matter what. It's just, they're going to be desperate now. Like, I've heard, I've said that, a lot of these pro-life people they're just, they're just doing it for Christian values, but this Alabama law with the banning of rape, incest, and life, and health risk. Okay, now I'm on board with this is about controlling women. And Rick Wiles, man, fuck off. You're stupid, you're pathetic, you're old, you're racist, you're religiously intolerant. You might as well put a swastika armband on. Because what you're arguing is the same shit Hitler did. That Germany had been taken over by Jews. And that they controlled the banks. Pretty sure he's old enough to remember them. If not, if he wasn't born in the 50s. I don't know. I've lost my country. I hope I can get it back.